Hey, my name is Eric Latender, and in this video, I want to talk about how you can stop putting up with your boring job and open a dog daycare. I used to have, well, not used to. I've had a lot of crappy jobs, and I've done everything from digging ditches to roofing houses, short order cook. I've done just a lot of stuff, and then I decided in my late 20s I was really going nowhere, and I figured out that I better either go to college and get a job that I really like, or go into business. And I did have some experience training dogs, so I opened up a dog training school, but I also opened up a dog daycare. It was one of the best things that I ever did. And the interesting thing is that when I opened up my business, I did not have a lot of cash. And when it comes to opening a business, I think people, they get really scared because there is risk when it comes to opening a business. You're going to be putting up your money, your time, and all kinds of things can go wrong. I won't lie to you. You could spend a lot of money trying to open a business, and the majority of businesses do fail within the first 3 to 5 years. I think it's 80% of businesses fail within the first 3, and then the next 80% fail within the next 2 years after that. So there is risk involved with opening a business, and most of the risk revolves around money, and that's why when I opened up my business, I opened up for dirt cheap. I actually opened up in a mill that looked exactly like this, and my rent was like $400 a month, so it wasn't pretty. The rent was cheap. The location wasn't the greatest. It was actually in a little city called Fall River, Massachusetts. And if you've been to Fall River, it's a very blue-collar town. There's a lot of old mills. All the mills moved out back in the 50s and 60s, so there's a lot of mill space. But I found this mill, $400. I opened up my doors, and from there I didn't take out any loans. I basically just bootstrapped, and that's what I recommend to people when they start in business. Don't go take out a big giant loan that you'll get strapped with if things don't work out. I think the best way to start a business is to bootstrap, man. Just take what resources you have, and believe me, at the time I didn't have a lot of money. I just had a few bucks in my pocket, barely enough to pay the first month's rent. But that's what I did, is I paid the rent, and I just hustled, and the money that I made, I reinvested, and then if I made a little bit more, I put it back into the business, and I just kept building my business that way. I didn't take out a lot of money because, man, if you get stuck with a huge loan and the business doesn't do well, or even worse, what if you decide you don't like being in business? What if you decide you don't like doing dog daycare? But you can start a dog daycare without getting a huge loan, or putting your life savings into it. I absolutely recommend that you start off just by using as little money as you possibly can and just bootstrap. And if you want, you can check out, I have a little course that I put together that you can get for free. It's a dog daycare business secrets course. All you gotta do is go over to that website, openadogdaycare.com. Hope this video has helped you and it's given you some things to think about, and best of luck.